Good morning, students.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning, children. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Children, you'll have to tell me about the homework questions. I know we have to discuss some questions which are given as homework. Am I showing you the right slide? We finished this one.
Yes, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Sorry, ma'am. I couldn't do the homework sums, ma'am, because I'm having exams in my school.
Oh, okay, Madhumita. Now, as we discuss the answers, just make sure you understand them. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah. For this, children, was this discussed in the class or was it given as homework?
Ma'am, we discussed in class, ma'am.
Class, okay. This one?
This also we discussed in the class, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, we completed.
Okay, okay. This one, children?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We discussed this, ma'am.
What about this?
Ma'am, before class ends, can you show these sums, ma'am? I didn't take screenshot, ma'am, of these sums. I was having few problems in taking screenshot, ma'am.
Devadarshini, can you use the meeting recording, Devadarshini? I've shared it, no?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, we finished this also. Yeah. What about this? Was any homework given, children? Did I give you any homework in the last class? Why no reply?
Ma'am, you told to draw one diagram and mention the interior angle, corresponding angle, alternate angles, ma'am.
Okay, okay, okay. Oh, then let me open that. Okay. Yes, tell me, children, which are the two lines and which is the transversal here in this figure? Name the two lines and the transversal in this figure.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
M are the lines and P is the transversal.
P is a transversal. Do L and M look? Okay, L and M are the two lines and P is the transversal because the line P cuts the two lines L and M at these points, at this point. P cuts L at this point, P cuts M at this point. So P, the line P cuts the two lines L and M at these 2 points respectively. So P is the transversal, L and M are the two lines. Do the two lines look parallel?
No, ma'am.
No, because you know when you produce them on this side, you know when you produce them further on this side, they will meet. So these two lines definitely are not parallel to each other. They are simply two lines. They are not parallel lines. Then are corresponding angles, alternate angles formed here when the lines are not parallel? The lines are not parallel. So then will we have pairs of corresponding angles, alternate angles, allied angles? Do we have all of them in this figure? Do we have such relations in this figure? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
No, the lines are not parallel.
No, ma'am, we can't have such angles in this angle in these lines.
Because L is not parallel to M, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
No, I'm just collecting your opinions. I'm not saying anyone is right or wrong. I just want to know your thoughts, what you feel, what you think of this.
Ma'am, I think there will be corresponding angles, interior angles, exterior angles, ma'am.
Okay, there will be. Okay. Yeah, children, all of you share your thoughts.
Ma'am, there will be corresponding angles, alternate angles, ma'am.
There will be. Okay, fine. There will be. Okay. What about the others? Why the others are quiet? Anish, are you there? Devadarshini, Kirtana, Madhumita.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. All right. So when two lines, the lines may be parallel, may not be parallel. The lines may be or may not be parallel. When two lines are intersected by a transversal, you can see 8 angles being formed. 4 angles around this point and 4 angles around this point. When the two lines need not be parallel. They may be, they may not be parallel. When two lines are cut by a transversal, then 8 angles are formed around the transversal like this. Now see here, this transversal intersects the first line here. 4 angles are formed around that point. And the transversal, it intersects the second line at this point. 4 more angles are formed there. 4 more angles are formed there. So in all, 8 angles are formed. So in all, whenever two lines are cut by a transversal, 8 angles will be formed around the transversal. Now, whether the lines are parallel or not, irrespective of the nature of the lines, whether they are parallel or not parallel, these relations are formed. These relations are formed. What relations? By the position 4 and 5 are alternate interior angles. By the position 4 and 5 are alternate interior angles. But the thing is, since the lines are not parallel, the alternate angles will not be equal. That's the difference. They are alternate angles, 4 and 5. All the relations exist here. That is corresponding angles, alternate angles, co-interior angles. All the relations exist. They all exist. The thing is, you can find a pair of corresponding angles like angle 2 and angle 6. Angle 2 and angle 6 form a pair of corresponding angles. But the lines are not parallel. They are corresponding angles. They are not equal because the lines are not parallel. They are not equal, that's all. But they are corresponding angles. By their positions, they are corresponding angles. Angle 2 and angle 6. Angle 2 and angle 6 by the position are corresponding angles. If they have to be equal, then the lines must have been parallel. Since the lines are not parallel, they are not equal. Angle 2 and angle 6 form a pair of corresponding angles because of their positions. They are corresponding angles, but they're not equal because L is not parallel to M. Now, Raja, tell me all the interior angles formed.
Ma'am?
All the interior angles formed.
Ma'am, angle 3,
Yeah,
angle 4,
yeah,
angle 5, and angle 6.
very good. Angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, and angle 6 are the 4 interior angles. There is no equality or something. They're just interior angles. They're just called interior angles by their positions. All these are interior angles. Which are the exterior angles, Raja?
Ma'am, angle 1, angle 2, angle 7, and angle 8.
Are exterior angles. Very good. Now, Devadarshini, can you tell me one pair of co-interior angles? Kirtana, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Bring out one pair of co-interior angles.
Ma'am, 1 and 3.
No, that forms a linear pair.
5 and 8, ma'am. Oh, 5
Vertically
and 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, ma'am.
Again, linear pair. Okay. So
Ma'am,
let me
4
tell you.
and 5.
4 and 5 form a pair of alternate angles.
Ma'am, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, ma'am.
3 and 4. No, I was asking about co-interior angles, not 3 and 4. Okay, fine. Let's see all the angles. Let's see all the relations. So children, remember two things. A linear pair and vertically opposite angles are not based on parallel lines. The concept of linear pair and the concept of vertically opposite angles being equal, they are not based on parallel lines. Because see here, this is a straight line. P is a straight line. So these two angles lie on the straight line. These two angles lie on the straight line. P is a straight line. Angle 1 and angle 3 lie on the straight line P. So 1 plus 3 is 180 because linear pair. Similarly, P is a straight line. On this side, we have 2 and 4. Angle 2 plus angle 4. Angle 2 plus angle 4 is equal to 180. Linear pair. Linear pair. Because 2 and 4, they lie on the 2 and 4 are two angles. They make a pair of angles that lie on the straight line P. So 2 and 4, linear pair. What about 5 and 6? What is 5 plus 6?
180.
180. That's not based on parallel lines. 5 plus 6 is 180 because the two angles lie on the straight line M. What is 5 plus 7?
180.
180 because 5 and 7 lie on the straight line P. See here, 5 plus 7 is equal to 180. In fact, 6 plus 5 is 180. 5 plus 7 is 180. 7 plus 8 is 180. 8 plus 6 is 180. Look, you should identify the straight line. Now see, L is a straight line. L is a straight line. So below L we have 3 and 4. 3 plus 4 is 180. Above L we have 1 and 2. 1 plus 2 is 180. Am I audible, children? Is my voice reaching you clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Similarly, vertically opposite angles. See, so here the lines are not parallel. That does not affect linear pair. Linear pair happens wherever there's a straight line and when you have two angles on the straight line. Linear pair everywhere. It's not based on, you don't need two parallel lines and a transversal for that. Wherever you have a straight line, if the figure has a straight line and two angles on it, you can just say linear pair, their sum is 180. Because it's a straight line. So M is a straight line. M is a straight line. So we have two angles on M, 5 and 6. See here, 5 plus 6 is 180. Linear pair. Similarly, vertically opposite angles. They are not based on parallel lines. Whenever two lines intersect, when two lines intersect, vertically opposite angles are equal. So you can see how many lines you have in this figure. How many lines do we have in this figure?
3, ma'am.
3 lines. Name them.
L,
Yeah.
P.
L, M, and P. Okay, L, M, and P. So the lines L and P, they intersect here. The lines L and P, they intersect here. The lines L and P intersect here. So vertically opposite angles are formed. Angle 1 is equal to angle 4. Angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Similarly, lines P, here P and M, they intersect here. Line P, line M, they intersect here. P and M, they intersect here. Vertically opposite angles are equal. 5 is equal to 8, 6 is equal to 7. So linear pair of angles and vertically opposite angles. Linear pair, the sum is 180. Vertically opposite angles are equal. These two are not related to parallel lines. Okay, now coming to two lines intersected by a transversal. Please go through these. These are the angles, corresponding angles, pairs of alternate interior angles. In case you, just in case you feel you've forgotten, this is of 7th standard. What I'm presenting is 7th standard material. What you see on the screen is not your, it's not a part of it. Meaning you've seen this in 7th standard. I'm using a 7th standard PPT. So just in case you've forgotten, please take a screenshot. So in simple words, corresponding angles will lie on the same side. Corresponding, meaning they'll lie on the same side of the transversal and they'll correspond to one another. That means both will be above the line or both will be below the line. Two conditions to be satisfied by corresponding angles. Both the angles lie on the same side of the transversal and both the angles are above the lines or below the lines. Alternate angles lie on opposite sides of the transversal. Alternate angles lie on either sides of the transversal. If both are interior angles, they are alternate interior. If both are exterior angles, they are alternate exterior angles. So see here, when you take up angle 1 and angle 5, why angle 1 and angle 5 are corresponding angles? First is because they lie on the same side of the transversal, and next, both of them are above the line. See, angle 1 is above the line, angle 5 is above the line. They correspond to each other. Both of them are above on the same side. Similarly, angle 3 and angle 7. Angle 3 and angle 7. They're corresponding because they lie on the same side of the transversal. On the same side, on this side, on the left side, on the left side. So 3 and 7. They lie on the same side of the transversal. And both of them are below. Corresponding. They correspond to each other, meaning both of them are below or both of them are above the lines. The same thing on this side. Alternate angles will be on either sides, 3 and 6, 4 and 5. So 3 and 6 are both interior angles. 3 and 6 are both interior angles. And they're alternate interior because they lie on opposite sides of the transversal. 3 and 6 are alternate angles because opposite sides of the transversal. And they're interior angles. So alternate interior angles. 4 and 5 alternate interior angles. Now 1 and 8 are exterior angles. 1 and 8 are exterior angles. And they are alternate exterior angles because 1 lies on the left side of the transversal, 8 lies on the right side of the transversal. They lie on the opposite sides. Opposite sides alternate, and both of them are exterior angles. Both should be exterior or both should be interior. You cannot have alternate angles with one interior and one exterior. No. When we say alternate angles, both of them should be interior angles or both should be exterior angles. That's why we have alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles. And then allied angles. Allied angles or co-interior angles or pairs of interior angles on the same side of the transversal. So they're basically interior angles. They're interior on the same side of the transversal. Interior angles on the same side of the transversal. 4 and 6. 4 plus 6 is equal to 180 when the lines are parallel. 3 and 5 are allied angles or co-interior angles. Here they are not, here the sum is not 180. When the lines are parallel, angle 3 plus angle 5 is equal to 180. Yes, Kirtana, please tell me one pair of allied angles. Devadarshini, one pair of allied angles. Raja, one pair of allied angles.
Ma'am, angle 4 and angle 6.
Another pair, Raja.
Angle 3 and angle 5.
Okay, that's all we have. We have only 2 pairs. Allied angles, we have only 2 pairs. 4 and 6, 3 and 5. Now 4 and 6 are allied angles. That is, they are interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Interior angles on the same side of the transversal are called allied angles or co-interior angles. When the lines are parallel, they are supplementary. If L is parallel to M, then allied angles are supplementary. That is, angle 4 plus angle 6 is equal to 180. They are not equal. They may be equal when they are both 90 degrees. 90 plus 90 is 180. They are equal when each of them is 90. But the property is allied angles are supplementary. Angle 4 plus angle 6 is equal to 180. Raja, one pair of alternate exterior angles.
Ma'am, angle 4 and angle 5.
Alternate exterior angles.
Oh, exterior angles. Angle 2 and angle 7.
Very good. Another pair of alternate exterior angles.
Angle 1 and angle 8.
Very good. One pair of corresponding angles.
Ma'am?
One pair of corresponding angles.
Angle 4 and angle 8.
Very good. Thank you, Raja. Very good.
Yes, ma'am.
Madhumita, one pair of alternate interior angles.
Oh, ma'am, 3 and 6.
Another pair.
4 and 5, ma'am.
Tell me all the pairs of corresponding angles.
Ma'am, please repeat the question.
All the pairs of corresponding angles.
1 and 8, 2 and 7, 3 and 6, 4 and 5, ma'am.
No, corresponding angles. You mentioned alternate.
Ma'am, can I tell, ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, 1 and 5, 2 and 6,
2 and 8, ma'am.
3 and 7, 4 and 8, ma'am.
Yeah, now you're right, Madhumita. Sanjay or Sindhu, who was that who answered? Repeat.
1 and 5, 2 and 6, 3 and 7, 4 and 8.
Okay, very good, very good. Children, please take a screenshot of this one. I hope you have taken it already. I mentioned earlier. This is just for your, you can just recall using this. These are the positions. See here, by the position 1 and 5 are corresponding angles. They are not equal because the lines are not parallel. But 1 and 5 are corresponding angles. See, both of them are on the same side of the transversal. Am I audible? Is it clear, my voice, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You can see here angle 1 and angle 5 on the same side of the transversal. And both are above, corresponding. So you can see the positions, both are above. Here, both are below. This is on the left side of the transversal. On the right side of the transversal, you can see here, both the angles are on the right side of the transversal and both are above, both are below here. So these are the positions of corresponding angles. These are the positions of alternate interior angles. See, alternate, so opposite sides of the transversal. Alternate, so opposite sides of the transversal, and both are interior angles. Here also, both are interior angles. Yes, Chintanya?
Ma'am,
Yeah, name the pairs of angles here. Angle 1 and angle 2 are?
corresponding angles, ma'am.
Yeah, Kirtana here.
Ma'am, co-interior angles, ma'am, or linear pair, ma'am.
No.
Ma'am, alternate angles, ma'am.
Alternate angles. Why? You should be able to explain why. Because they lie on opposite sides of the transversal and both are interior angles. So alternate interior angles. Which are the two lines here? These are the two lines. These are the two lines. And this is the transversal. These are the two lines. and this is the transversal. So you can see 3 is on one, 3 is say above the transversal, 4 is below the transversal. So they are on the opposite sides, the angles, and both of them are interior angles. What about 5 and 6? What kind of angles are 5 and 6?
Interior angles, ma'am.
What?
Interior angles, ma'am.
Interior angles, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
More specifically, okay, they are interior angles, but they are also co-interior angles, allied angles. They lie on the same side of the transversal and they are interior angles, co-interior angles.
Yes, ma'am.
What are the, yeah, they're also called allied angles. 5 and 6 are allied angles. What about 7 and 8?
Corresponding angles, ma'am.
Corresponding angles.
Yes,
Why?
ma'am.
This is a
Ma'am, because
transversal.
they lie on the same side of transversal, ma'am. And they have the relation up and above and below, ma'am.
Oh, it's not above and below. Both of them are below. See here, these are the two lines. These are the two lines. This is the transversal. So on the same side, we have 4 positions. On the same side of the transversal, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 positions. On the same side of the transversal, we have this 2, 3, and 4. This one and this one are corresponding angles. Both of them above. 7 and 8 are again corresponding angles. Both of them are below. What about 9 and 10?
Alternate interior angles, ma'am.
Alternate interior angles.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. What about 11 and 12, children?
Linear pairs, ma'am.
Linear pair. 11 and 12, linear pair. Very good. For participating, Sindhu and Sanjay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. When children are appreciated with the word good, good is first for participating, because your answer may be right, your answer may be wrong. It's not for that. It is first for participating. You should not be hesitant to share your thoughts. We are learning in this platform. So only if you tell me what you have in your mind, can I help you better? So, of course, when you're right, you are appreciated for the efforts you take to learn. But for me, in the first place, your participation is very important. You may be wrong in all the cases, but when you make a mistake and when you listen to the correct answer, it has an impact. You go wrong and then you learn the correct one. You're still learning. So I am unhappy with students who don't participate in the classroom. See, I can't do anything. I can call out your names, but if you are not responding, we cannot spend time on that, right? I cannot wait for 5-10 minutes for you to, speak out. I do call out students who don't participate. I do call out, I want you to participate. I mention your names, but when there is no response from your end, you are forcing me to go ahead with children who are participating. I am not choosing that. You were giving me the signal. You were telling me that you are not participating. So I have no choice. I still try to include you all. I do call out the names of students who don't participate. So I expect cooperation from your end also. You should not worry about if it is right or wrong. All of us are learning. Just express your thoughts. So now take a screenshot, children. This will be useful. Now this is when the two lines are parallel. Then the relationship. When the lines are parallel, this is the relationship. You can see the positions of the corresponding angles and alternate angles are marked. So everywhere corresponding angles are formed, you can see an F shape, a rotated F or an F or a rotated F. You can see an F. You can see an F or a rotated F. If you just turn F rotated like this. So these are the parallel lines. These are the parallel lines. This is the transversal. See here on the same side, and both of them are below corresponding angles. These are the two lines. This is the transversal. These are the two lines. This is the transversal. So you can see these two lines are below the, on the same side of the transversal. On the same side. So you have one, 2, 3. See, we have angles here also. You have an angle here. You have an angle here. These are the only 4 angles you have. 1, 2, 2 is marked. This is what is marked here. This is marked. These are the only 4 angles you have. This is the transversal. These are the 2 lines. This one and this one are the 2 lines. This is the transversal. This and this are the 2 lines. We have only 4 angles here. So see, this and this, they're corresponding. They lie on the same side of the transversal. There are only 4 angles. There's nothing to get confused because there are only 4 angles there. So these 2 angles are above, these 2 angles are below, corresponding angles. So this one and this one correspond to each other. They're both above the lines, and these 2 are below. Here also. On this side, we have only 4 angles. These are the other 2 angles. You have only 1, 2, 3, 4 angles. These 2 are above, corresponding. These 2 are below, corresponding. Alternate angles, you have a Z, parallel line, transversal, parallel line. So here and here. On other sides, opposite sides, and both are interior angles. Parallel line, transversal, parallel line. Here are the alternate angles being formed. Kirtana, what's the value of X in the first figure? It's given that L is parallel to M. You can see here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's given L is parallel to M. T is the transversal. What kind of angles are X and 60?
Co-interior angle or alternative interior angle, ma'am? Co-interior.
No, alternate interior angles.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Are the lines parallel? Are the two lines parallel?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's given that they are parallel. So what is the relation between alternate interior angles? Are they equal or not equal?
Equal, ma'am.
They're equal. Alternate interior angles are equal. So what's the measure of X?
60 degree, ma'am.
X is equal to 60 degrees. 60 degrees. X is 60 degrees. A is parallel to B. It's given A is parallel to B. What's the value of Y?
55 degree, ma'am.
Y? What's the relation between Y and 55?
The alternate interior
And
Yes, Raja wants to say something. Yes.
no, they're interior opposite angles, ma'am.
Interior opposite, alternate interior angles, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Yeah, alternate interior angles. And because the lines are parallel, they are equal. So what's the measure of Y?
55 degrees, ma'am.
55 degrees. L1 and L2. In the third figure, L1 and L2 are two lines. And T is the transversal. Is angle 1 equal to angle 2?
No, ma'am.
What kind of angles are 1 and 2?
alternate interior angles, ma'am.
They are alternate interior angles. But because L1 and L2 are just two lines, it's not given that they are parallel. And you know they are not parallel also. They are not parallel. They're simply two lines cut by a transversal. So 1 and 2 are 1 and 2 alternate interior angles?
Yes, ma'am. They are alternate interior angles, but are not equal.
Yeah. 1 and 2, by their position, they are alternate interior angles. If the question is angle 1 and 2, are angles 1 and 2 alternate interior angles? Yes, they are alternate interior angles. They're not equal because the lines are not parallel. Is angle 1 equal to angle 2? No. Yeah, anyone can try the first one?
Ma'am, Z is equal to 120, ma'am.
Okay. It's given that in the first figure, it's given that L is parallel to M. So all the relations, they're equal, alternate, corresponding are equal, co-interior angles are supplementary. So what kind of angles are 60 and Z?
Ma'am, they're allied angles.
They are allied angles or they are co-interior angles on the same side of the transversal. So what now L is parallel to M, it's given. So what is the relation between them?
Ma'am, they're equal.
So allied angles are not equal.
Ma'am, they are supplementary, ma'am.
Yeah, allied angles are supplementary. Allied angles are supplementary. So what is the measure of Z? Z plus 60 is equal to 180.
So it's 120 degrees, ma'am.
Ma'am, 120 degrees.
Yes. So Z plus 60 is equal to 180. Z is equal to 120 degrees. Allied angles are supplementary. What about the second one?
Ma'am, X is equal to 120 degrees.
Very good. Very good. X is 120 because reason?
Corresponding angles are equal.
Corresponding angles are equal because the lines are parallel. No, I did not hear that.
Corresponding.
Yeah, corresponding angles are equal. They are corresponding angles, but they're equal because L is parallel to M. So in the second figure, X is equal to 120 degrees because corresponding angles are equal. Have a look at the third one, children. I'll just come back. Yes, tell me, children. What's the measure of angle A?
120, ma'am.
Now here we have two sets of parallel lines. We have P parallel to Q and L parallel to M. Now, to answer this question, you need to identify two lines which are parallel and also a line that intersects these two parallel lines. That is a transversal. So at a time, you should take only three lines, two parallel lines and one transversal, three lines. Here there are four lines. You shouldn't look at all the four lines. Now, when you want to answer A, when you want to find the measure of angle A, you must identify the parallel lines and the transversal. So P is parallel to Q. P and Q are parallel lines intersected by the transversal L. So don't see this part of the figure at all. Don't see this part of the figure. you have to consider only 3 lines at a time. 2 parallel lines intersected by a transversal. So see here, these are the parallel lines. Parallel lines. Oh, sorry. Parallel lines, transversal. Can you see it here? Only these two. Don't see the 4th line which is here. And these are aligned angles. This one and this one. I'm saying don't see the entire figure. Don't see the entire figure. You must look at 2 parallel lines intersected by a transversal. So see here, this is L. This is L. This is the transversal L. These are the lines P and Q. P and Q. These are the lines P and Q. So I'm not interested in this line. You can draw that figure separately. You can draw this separately, children. If you're confused, there's another line. There's BCD here. So you can just draw this in the rough column. In the rough column, take only the lines which you need to find A. So P is parallel to Q, right? Draw them, P and Q. Cut by transversal L. Why L transversal? Because A is for A and 60 degrees are around this L only. So take up the transversal L. And mark the 60 and A. 60 and A. 60 and A. Now these are aligned angles. P is parallel to Q. So aligned angles are supplementary. A plus 60 is equal to 180. A is equal to 120 degrees. Now you can see that angles B, C and D are, sticking to the transversal M. Transversal M. So this is what is very important. Identifying which 2 parallel lines and transversal you are looking at. Don't look at all the 4 lines. Now you have some new. So with the 60, what is A? What is the measure of A?
120, ma'am.
120. 120.
Yes, ma'am.
Now tell me, what will you do next? How will you find B, C and D?
Ma'am, angle A and angle B are supplementary, ma'am.
Angle A and angle B.
Ma'am, angle A and angle D are alternate exterior angles, ma'am.
Just a minute. Yeah, angle. Sorry, angle.
Angle A and angle D are
A and C, is it?
Angle is A and D, ma'am.
A and D. Not A and C. Let us draw. 1 minute. This is L. This is line L. This is M. And this is the transversal. So we have A here. We have A here. We have A here. And we have C here. We have C here. And we have D here. Now, it's very easy to identify. Very easy to identify. Is C an interior angle or exterior angle?
Interior angle, ma'am.
Interior
Yes.
angle. What about A? Is it
Ma'am.
interior or exterior?
Exterior angle, ma'am.
Exterior, ma'am.
Danya, Madhumita, Kirtana, Devadarshini, Anish, Raja.
yes,
All
ma'am.
of you share your thoughts. A and C. Let us understand if A and C are interior or exterior angles. Is A interior or exterior?
Exterior angles, ma'am.
Exterior angles,
Exterior
ma'am.
angle,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Very good. What about C?
C is also exterior
exterior.
angle,
It's
ma'am.
also an exterior angle, ma'am.
I don't think C is an exterior angle. C.
Ma'am, C is the interior angle.
Yeah, C is an interior angle. So, and do they lie on the same side or opposite sides of the transversal?
Opposite sides.
Opposite side of transversal.
Opposite sides. When opposite sides,
Ma'am.
both, when, so opposite meaning you can use only alternate angles. When they are on the opposite sides, you can use only alternate angles. When they are on the opposite sides, you can only use alternate angles because corresponding angles must be on the same side of the transversal. So now A and C are on the opposite side, so you can use alternate angles. But one is interior, one is exterior. A is exterior, C is interior.
Ma'am, C and D are linear pair, ma'am.
Yeah, but we don't know C nor we know D. We can use it.
Ma'am, D is 60 degrees, ma'am, because A and D are alternate exterior angles.
Yeah, no, we haven't come there. Yeah. We are just about to understand that. Yes. So children, I'm trying to say that A and C are not alternate angles. Do you agree or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Are
ma'am.
they? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Do they lie on opposite sides of the transversal?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
They lie on the opposite sides of the transversal, but one is interior, one is exterior.
Yes, ma'am.
So you cannot say whether you cannot. They're on either sides, but they're neither alternate. One is interior, one is exterior. So they are not alternate interior angles or alternate exterior angles. But somebody said A and D, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
A and D. Now let us understand. Which is a transversal, children? Let me mark now. Tell me which is a transversal. This is L, M, and this is Q.
Ma'am, if we consider L and M as parallel lines, then P and Q are transversals.
No,
P
children,
and
I
Q
told
are
no,
parallel lines.
Madhumita. See, please, we'll talk only about 3 lines at a time. We'll forget the 4th line. Which are the 2 parallel lines? Which is a transversal here? Here, Madhumita.
Ma'am.
L and M are the lines and Q is the transversal.
And Q is the transversal. Yeah, L and M are the parallel lines. Q is the transversal. A and D, they lie on the opposite sides or same side of the transversal?
Same side, ma'am.
Opposite sides.
A and D.
Same side.
Opposite sides, ma'am. Alternate angle. Exterior.
Okay, Raja, see here. Same side means these are the same sides, Raja. See here. This one, this one, this one, and this one. How do you say same side? Same side, see, these are 4 angles. Below, and this is above.
Yes, ma'am.
These are the angles on the same side. 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 angles are on the same side. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, A and D are on the same side or opposite side? Children, I want the answer again. A and D lie on the same side or opposite side?
Opposite sides.
Opposite side, ma'am.
Opposite sides. That means you can use only alternate. All opposite sides means alternate angles. Same side means corresponding angles. Opposite sides, they lie on the opposite sides. And are both interior or both exterior?
Both exterior, ma'am.
Both exterior angles. So you can use alternate exterior angles. Alternate exterior angles. So A is equal to D. Alternate exterior angles are equal. So what is the measure of D?
120, ma'am.
120. The measure of D is 120 degrees. D is equal to 120 degrees. Now what will you find with D?
We can find C, ma'am, because they are linear pairs.
Yeah, C plus D is equal to 180. Linear pair, because there's a straight line. Q is a straight line. Q is a straight line. And on Q, you have here, this angle is 180 degrees. This angle is 180. Straight angle measures 180. See, when you have a straight line at this point, this angle is 180 degrees. if I mark here A, O, and B, AOB, angle AOB is 180 degrees. Angle AOB. Angle AOB is equal to 180 degrees.
Ma'am, C is equal to 60 degree, ma'am.
Yeah, so C plus D, C straight angle. C plus D is equal to 180. So C is 60 degrees. C is 60 degrees. Then what about B?
Ma'am, B is also 60 degrees, ma'am, because C and B are opposite angles.
Vertically opposite angles are equal. So C and B are vertically opposite angles, so 60 degrees. All right, children. Yeah, look at the first one and tell me.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, the first one, L is equal to M, ma'am. Parallel, ma'am.
Okay, the question is L parallel to M? Why?
They are parallel because 50. This is alternate interior angles, ma'am, and they are equal, ma'am.
Yeah. Who's this? Anjay or Sindhu?
Sindhu, ma'am.
Very good. So L and M are parallel lines because let's understand these two angles. These angles are alternate angles because opposite sides. See, these are two lines. Now there are only two lines. This is the transversal. So this angle and this angle, they are alternate interior angles. They're alternate because they lie on the opposite sides of T. And they are interior because both are interior angles, alternate interior angles. And they're equal. Alternate interior angles are equal. That means L is parallel to M. Because alternate interior angles are equal, the answer is this. Is L parallel to M? Yes. Why? Because alternate interior angles are equal. That's all.
Ma'am, second one is L is not equal to M, ma'am.
Second one?
L is not parallel to M, ma'am.
Okay, L is not parallel to M. Yeah, class? Children, wake up. Please participate.
Ma'am,
Yes. What is your answer for the second one?
ma'am, because L and M are not equal because
No, not equal, not parallel.
yes, ma'am, not parallel.
Why?
Ma'am,
Yes, others?
Ma'am, can I tell, ma'am?
Yes, please.
Ma'am, they are not parallel because they, 50 and 30 are opposite angles, but one is interior and other is exterior, ma'am.
Okay.
And like they are not supplementary, so this L and M are not parallel, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, I don't understand the property used here.
Okay, fine. Others?
Ma'am, I also not find the property, ma'am, here.
Correct. Yeah. Correct. This is what I want. I don't want the answer. I want your thoughts. What runs in your mind when you look at this question? That is what I want. Very good, Madhumita and Danya. I'm not able to understand the property. I don't know which property to apply. Correct? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
That is what it is. We don't know which property. They are not alternate. They're not corresponding. Which property to apply? Perfect. That's what I want. So now I'll tell you, when you cannot apply any property, you must find some other angle so that you should have information so that you can apply a property. So we need to find something else. So now we know vertically opposite angles are equal. So this also will be 130 degrees. Vertically opposite angles are equal. For vertically opposite angles to be equal, lines need not be parallel. I told you. Vertically opposite angles and linear paraxium are independent of parallel lines. Whether the lines are parallel or not, vertically opposite angles are always equal. Linear pair, you can always, on a straight line, when you add the angles, it's equal to 180. So now 130, so this is also 130. As Madhumita and Danya rightly said, which property to use? Correct, because 50 and 130 degrees, they are not alternate, they are not corresponding, they are not co-interior angles. They are not corresponding angles. This 50, this 50 and this 130, they are not corresponding, they are not alternate, they are not co-interior angles. So you must find some other angle. So if this is 130, this is also 130. Now what do you say about these two angles? What do you say about these two angles? Are they allied angles?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Are they supplementary?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then L is parallel to M. Then L is parallel to M. Then L is parallel to M. Now tell me if we understood.
Yes, ma'am. I'm clear
Yes,
now.
ma'am.
You can also do this, children. See, this is not the only way. There are so many ways of doing. Now, you can also do this. What you can also do? Now, this is 130. So you can find, see, you cannot use corresponding angles and all that here because line, you can use only two things. When you don't know that the lines are parallel, only two things you can use. Vertically opposite angles, linear pair. Because you don't know if L is parallel to M. So you can use two things. Linear pair, vertically opposite angles are equal. So you can also use vertically opposite angles and find this 130 or linear pair. So this is 50 degrees. Correct, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Correct, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, linear pair you can use. So if this is 130, this is 50 degrees because this is a straight line. This is a straight line. And the sum of these two angles will be 180 degrees. So on the straight line, it's slanting, but it's a straight, it's a slant. Okay, don't think straight line means it should be like this. This is also a straight line. It's a slanting line. It's a straight line. Any line like this, it's a straight line. This is a straight line. This is a straight line. This is a straight line.
Ma'am, saying straight line, we mean that the line shouldn't be curved or zigzag.
Correct. If it's not a straight line, it'll be mentioned. Now here they're asking you if L is parallel to M. So that means they are lines. Lines mean straight lines. Yes, it should not be like this. This is not a line. This is a straight line. Transversality is a straight line. L and M are straight lines. Now 130 plus 50 is 1. So 130 plus you can call this angle A. 130 plus A is equal to 180. So A is equal to 50 degrees. Now you can see what kind of angles are these? This 50 and this 50. What kind of angles? Parallel lines?
Alternate interior angles, ma'am.
Yeah, you have 50 degrees here and 50 degrees here.
Alternate interior angles, ma'am.
They're alternate interior angles and they're equal. And they're equal. Supposing this was 120 degrees, supposing this was 120, then you will get 60 here. Then you will say alternate interior angles are not equal. So L is not parallel to M.
Yes, ma'am.
Supposing this was 120, then you will get 60 here. Then alternate interior angles are not equal. So lines are not parallel. Now here by linear pair, so you can either use vertically opposite angles are equal. You can either use vertically opposite angles are equal or linear pair. Using this, you can find this 130 degrees. Vertically opposite angles are equal. You can find this 130 degrees. And then 130 plus 50 is 180. Allied angles are supplementary. Therefore, L is parallel to M. Allied angles are supplementary. 130 plus 50 is equal to 180. So L is parallel to M. Or if not this, you can do this, or you can find this by linear pair axiom. You can find this. This is 50 degrees. And now this one and this one. See here, parallel line, the Z transversal parallel line. You can see I'll show you the lines. So see here, parallel line. This is the parallel line. The parallel line, transversal, parallel line. So this is 50 degrees. This is 50 degrees. Z. You can see the Z, parallel line, transversal, parallel line. Here are the alternate angles, alternate interior angles. So this one and this one. And this is also 50 by linear pair. So alternate interior angles are equal. That means L is parallel to M. All right, children, I think it's time. Yeah, okay, children. Let's discuss more on this in the next class. Devadarshini, Danya, Kirtana, Madhumita, Raja, Sindhu, and Sanjay. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. You may leave the call. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, children. Thank you, children.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, children.